I want more people to be able to connect with Jesus on a personal level. And we don't have to go to a conference to do that. That's not what I'm saying. But when we do come together and when we come together as women and we're there to either draw closer to him or learn more about him or check it out or see what this is all about, it's amazing because you can feel him in the room. You can feel when you're in the presence of God. You can feel the Holy Spirit. It is a profound experience. It's life-changing. And I personally had that experience in 2003. Alexa was a baby. Kyle was going to kindergarten. And my cousin invited me to a women's conference. And I was in a really terrible place in my life. And I was miserable. I was crying every single day. I was hating life, pretty much, going through some really hard things. And I went, and the first night I was there, I sat up all night arguing with these ladies. They were all my age, which was odd because everybody I was around was always older than me. And I argued all night with them. Like, how can you say that Jesus is the only way? What about the people that are Jewish? What about the people that didn't know? What about the people that live on an island and never heard of Jesus? Like, how can you sit here so arrogantly and say that? Like, it's arrogant for you to say that. I argued the fact of, if God is so loving, how does he allow all the suffering in the world? How? That a loving God wouldn't do that. A loving God wouldn't willingly send people to hell that are good people that just don't know any better. How could I believe in a God like that? And I'm telling you, I sat up all night arguing. But I was still kind of open to it. I'm listening. I'm like, okay, God, you're God and I'm not. You need to talk to me. And I could just feel him there, not judging me, not the answers that he was giving the other women to give me. I argued. I was fighting it. I wasn't listening. I wasn't willingly taking it because I don't like the answers. I don't like it. I don't like there's only one way. Don't like it. I argued the fact of that I felt like in the Bible it said women were below men. Ooh, I don't like that one. That one is not something I like or agree with. I still argue that one. I understand certain things, but no. Anyway, so I opened up my Bible. I said, okay, God, you're real. Then you need to talk to me. Fine. I opened up my Bible, and the first letters that popped out were, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So I closed it. I was like, all right, that was just such a coincidence. That's not even real. That didn't happen that way. And so I was like, all right, you think you're funny. Like, this is crazy. So I open it up again. And I mean, I'm just like randomly opening it to a page. And then I don't remember the other one, but it was something that was significant that I just kind of sat there and I just went, okay, all right, God, you're talking to me. Like, I'm going to listen a little bit more. I don't understand certain things. I don't agree with certain things, but the truth of the matter is that you're God and I'm not. And so I was open, and there was still, I think it was like a 3-day conference. And then the last day, one of the ladies there was hurt and she'd thrown her back out and she was laying on the couch, and we're in this kind of like big great room, and all the seats were taken. There was no available seats, and everybody was praying. And, most of me was thinking, God, this is weird. Like, people are just praying. Like, I get it, but it still felt kind of weird to me. And there was a chair across the room from me, and it was empty, which was weird because there was no other, like, there was not even an available seat. But directly across from me, there was an empty chair. And I could just feel the presence of Jesus in the room. It's super hard to explain, but I feel it. And I kept looking over at that chair, and I'm like, God, Jennifer, you're going crazy. Like, you are losing your mind. And I wanted to just go sit at the feet of that chair. I wanted to sit on the floor right by it. That's all I wanted to do. It's hard to explain. It's all I wanted to do. And I'm arguing with myself in my head. And it's hard for me to pay attention to what anybody was praying about. And then the lady was praying over this lady's back that was hurt. And I had this overwhelming feeling come over me to get up and touch her. And my hands became white hot. That's all I can do to describe it. White hot. I felt like there was this ball of white energy in my hands and the need to get up and go and touch her. I said, no, I am not getting up out of this chair. I'm not doing it. I'm not moving. I am not doing it. And so I didn't. I said no. And the feeling left me. I still regret that. Like, I wish that I would have, but I didn't. But I had a direct encounter with the Holy Spirit. Like that, it's what it was. It was unbelievable. I had this overwhelming feeling of love and grace and acceptance. And I just started crying, and I couldn't even stop. It was just absolutely unbelievable, life-changing. And I wouldn't have had that experience had I stayed home like I wanted to and not gone. And honestly, like, I really would have paid money and said, like, did someone slip like acid or drugs or something in my drink? It was that life-changing, mind-altering, crazy, weird experience. It was insane. And since then, God has showed up for me so many times. So many times he's talked to me. He's proven that he's there for me, that he hears me. I doubt him a lot. I fail him a lot. I do it my way a lot. But the truth is, he's been there. And the truth is he's real. And if just more people would know the truth, we wouldn't have to be so miserable, because there's a better way. There's a better way. There is a better way. It's not an easy way. It's not an easy way, but there's a better way. And I want women to know that and to feel it. And that's why I'm really happy to do whatever I can to help. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there.